What's pressing? J88 Fitness, and as somebody that eats chicken for dinner just about every night of the week, figure I'm pretty much an expert on seasoning chicken. Today, we're talking about my top 10 chicken seasonings. Come on! Here we go! Alright, here is my ranking from worst to best. Let's go ahead and talk about each one. Alright, at number 10, it's lemon pepper seasoning. This stuff's pretty good. What I like to do when I use lemon pepper seasoning is I like to put a little lemon juice on the chicken along with it. A little lemon pepper seasoning, it is pretty good. Number 9 on the list is this Kingsford garlic and herb seasoning. That right there. Another good seasoning. It tastes pretty similar to any sort of poultry seasoning that you might get. Up next, I have this mix. I made this one myself. This is simply a mixture of paprika, salt, pepper, and garlic. It's all mixed together in here. I just put a shaker bottle of each one, mixed it in together, shook it all up, and that's what we have here. This one's pretty good. What I like to do sometimes is when I put this on, I also like to add a little stevia to it. It adds a nice sweetness to the flavor. You can never go wrong with simple salt and pepper. When I use salt and pepper, sometimes I just do salt and pepper. Sometimes I also add some salt and pepper and a little bit of soy sauce. The number 6 seasoning is Steakhouse seasoning. I got this nice big jar from the Dollar Tree. It's really good. There's a lot of different brands you can get of Steakhouse seasoning. It's all really good. And what I really like to do is when I use Steakhouse seasoning, I like to dunk the chicken in my sugar-free honey mustard sauce. If you haven't watched my sugar-free honey mustard video, you got to check it out. It's 2 simple ingredients. It's so good. Now cracking the top 5. Northern style seasoning. This is your basic Cajun seasoning. I think I got this one at the Dollar Tree as well. What I like to do with this one is I like to put this one on, and then some hot sauce, and then maybe a little cayenne pepper if I want it really hot. And then I like to dunk it in just regular mustard, or the honey mustard is really good too. Great seasoning to have on stock. Up to number 4, we have in the top 4, I have 2 of these McGormick Grill Mates. This one's the Smokehouse Maple flavor. It gives it such a good barbecue flavor without adding barbecue sauce. That's why I really like this kind. You don't have to add the calories from the barbecue sauce. Although, with that said, I am going to be putting up a sugar-free barbecue sauce recipe on this channel very soon. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that one. Number 3 is some taco seasoning. Now, you have to be careful with this taco seasoning. It is one of the only ones that does say it has calories. I think some of the other ones probably do, but it's such a small serving that on the serving label, they're able to say they're calorie-free. But this one has 15 calories per 2 teaspoons, so quite a bit of calories for a small serving, but it is really good. Dunk it in some salsa. You will not regret it. And up to number 2. This is another barbecue type seasoning. This one's Memphis BBQ seasoning. What I did with this one is I mixed in some stevia in here, shook it all together. So good. It adds just a little bit of sweetness to it on your chicken. Another good one to have without any barbecue sauce or with barbecue sauce. Both of them very good. You have to try out this Memphis style seasoning. Add a little bit of stevia. So good. And my number 1 favorite seasoning for chicken is brown sugar bourbon seasoning from McCormick. Right here. You can see the price on it. I got it for $1.99 at Ollie's. when I use this one, I dunk it in my honey mustard sauce. Other times, I don't need it because the seasoning is just so good. Hey, what are your favorite ways to season your chicken? Here's one last look at the top 10 seasonings for chicken. Hey, thanks for watching. What are your favorite ways to season your chicken? Am I missing out on something? I didn't even talk about that sometimes. A little salt on your chicken, dunk it into some sugar-free pancake syrup. That's so good as well. I forgot that one. That's kind of a bonus for sticking around for the whole video. Hey, you're a star. The best days are ahead of you. God bless.